welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to film my everyday makeup. It's been a little while since I've done it, so I thought I would do it in a different setting, keep it a bit more relaxed and casual because it's a really simple look. The lighting may change because we're right underneath the windows, which brings in lovely, beautiful, bright light, but also changes everything all the time as the sun disappears. So I've already cleansed my face. I've put on my moisturiser. I'm using the new Sam Bunting collection. It's all fragrance free. It's made by a dermatologist. I bought the nightly serum, shared it, and she kindly sent me the rest of the collection. So that's what I'm using at the moment, and I've also got the SPF Factor 50 sun lotion on. So I have used this product before. I tend to alternate the bareMinerals Complexion Rescue and the original foundation. So today I'm using this one, which is the Complexion Rescue, and I'm mixing Natural 05 with Tan 07. So I'm going to mix them together and then put that on. It's going to give me a tiny bit more colour just to match my body, but I've been using a Gradual tan on my face. I've been using the James Reed Face Gradual Tanner. It's a sleeping one, so it's really nice, and it just helps to give my face a bit of colour. And as you can see, my pigmentation hasn't come out this year because I've been wearing a hat and sunglasses and a visor, just looking ridiculous, but at least I'm not covered in pigmentation. So this is a tinted hydrating gel cream, so it will only give you a light coverage. So now we've got the tinted hydrating gel on, I'm going to go in with the bareSkin concealer by bareMinerals in the shade light and medium. So I'm going to put a little bit in here, tiny amount there, a little bit down there. Then I'm going to take medium, and I like to dab just a tiny amount between the two shades, between the light, because light on its own is too light. And medium doesn't give me the lift that I want. I'm going to use a synthetic blending brush to work that in. My favourite for years has been the Face Shadow brush by Real Techniques. And with this product, I just keep it to that little area that dips and just blend it in. If you start taking it up onto this area, which can be quite puffy on a lot of people, is you're just making that brighter, so it's just going to stand out more. So you just want to put it in the area that is slightly darker, and then you can use what's left on the bristles to work that over the areas that are slightly more purple or blue, just to conceal them a little bit. But you don't really want to be pulling that area too far forward, because otherwise you're defeating what we're trying to do with concealer. So I'm just going to move on to eyebrows. One of my viewers let me know that Urban Decay have got out new shades. This one is Cool Cookie, which is like a ashy taupe shade, and it is so much better. And I like this one because it has that tiny little tip. Urban Decay are cruelty free, and so many more people prefer Urban Decay. As you can see, I've done one eyebrow and I'm just filling in this eyebrow. You can just mimic tiny little brow hairs really easy because it has the tiniest little tip and it doesn't deposit too much colour. So you can't really go too wrong. And you can always tidy up with a lip brush and a tiny amount of concealer on it. So as you can see, we've got a really natural finish with both eyebrows. So I've just pulled my camera out of the light because it keeps changing too much. So hi! I filled my brows in. I'm now going in with the Benefit 24-hour brow setter. Hasn't changed. One I always love using. Another one is by Anastasia Beverly Hills, which is a really good one. Next up, I'm going to do a little bit of an eyeliner flick. I tend to do this most days just because it kind of darkens the lash line. It gives a little lift to the outer corner of the eye. I know it's not suitable for everyone. The one I'm using at the minute is this one by L'Oreal. This is their signature matte. It's definitely not my favourite one. I like the Wet n Wild Mega Liner, but it's been out of stock for ages and it's cheaper, but I prefer that foam tip. This one just tends to dry out. You just do a little bit and then you have to dip it again, which is really annoying. Let's just give it a shake. Push my eyelashes down so that I'm not drawing on the actual lashes, and then I like to start at the middle of the eye, pulling the colour back, And then we're just going to do a little flick. Pull the colour back. I'm just going to go in with my eyelash colours. These ones are by Kevyn Aucoin. Give them a little curl. So you see, not too much is different from previous videos. I do like to have a little bit of a flick on my eyes, so that's kind of in, I think, my everyday makeup looks. I have been doing the smudged eyeliner, which is in a previous video, which I'll link on screen for you now. Someone recently asked me why I applied this underneath my top lash line, and it's just to make my lashes look fuller. If you've got a rim of pink there, it just doesn't look as nice having that darker line all the way across. Makes your eyelashes look fuller, and it also just looks a tiny bit more sultry. So I'm going to go in and apply a little bit underneath my top lashes. Nice thing about this eyeliner is it's a foam tip, so it's not hard underneath your eyes, and you can blink on it and it will be malleable, so it will follow the shape of your eye. So moving on to mascara, I've done one eye just with one coat. As you can see, it makes the world of difference. It really does open up your eyes and just make them look a lot more feminine. So my two favourites are these ones, no surprises. I'm still loving the Louboutin Amplified Mascara, and then this new one is by Marc and it's called Lash'd, and you know I've been a fan of the Velvet Noir Mascara for many, many years. This one is lovely because it has a really tiny tapered tip, so it's really good at getting in to all the tiny little eyelashes at the inner corner of the eyes and your lower eyelashes. And this one is a comb wand, which I know not everybody's a fan of. It is a little bit chunkier, but it's just my favourite. So this one has teeth all the way around, so you can do the outer corner right at the bottom by using the tip of the wand. And it really does separate all the lashes because it's got the comb. It's definitely my favourite. It really is expensive, but I can't tell you how many of them I've bought now. I don't buy a ton of makeup. Thanks to my job, I have been lucky that I don't have to spend a fortune on makeup, so when I do buy something, it's usually this mascara. As you can see, it's just brilliant. I love it. Doesn't smear, doesn't transfer, doesn't flake. So now my eye makeup is done. I'm going to use my new Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush bronzer. This is the new one. It really does give you a beautifully airbrushed finish with a bronzer. I like a bronzer that is kind of a bit cooler. That's just my preference. This is kind of a nice balance between warm and cool. So it is a good one for everybody. It does give you a beautiful sun-kissed finish. The only thing I would say about this bronzer is it is huge. It's not going to be one that you're going to put in your makeup bag and take out with you because it is so big. I do anticipate that she'll make a smaller version that's kind of like travel friendly. But if you want something that's kind of luxurious and it looks beautiful on your table, then this is it. It's lovely. I'm going to use it with my favourite ZOEVA 132 Luxe Powder Finish brush. Did I say that this is shade medium 2? That's what I'm using today. So this is definitely warmer than my bareMinerals Faux Tan, which I'm so used to. So when I first put it on, I felt a little bit orangey, but I've kind of got used to it now and I really do like it. And as I said, it does give you a kind of airbrushed finish. It's just the way it's been milled, I think. It's quite buildable and it doesn't apply too much colour too quick. So you can see it's a nice colour. It's not really cool, but it's not really orange. So I'd say it's that kind of nice balance between the two, in the shade medium anyway. You can really sculpt your cheeks. The reason we call stupid face, because I know some people comment about that sort of thing, if you purse your lips, it kind of gives you a shape to follow. That's why we call a stupid face. For my blush, I'm going to use my Nudies Bloom in the shade Sweet Peach Peony, which is no surprise because I use it in nearly every single tutorial and I'm not going to change it because I love it. So I'm going to put that on my lips. I love how this just gives you a fresh, youthful, glowy appearance. It makes you look healthy. I'm not somebody who likes lipstick. Anything on my lips that isn't kind of like lip colour, except for this now. I'm loving it, it's so nice. It's like spring on your face. On a synthetic brush, I'm dipping that into the Sweet Peach Peony and then just patting that onto my cheeks. And you want to use a synthetic brush, otherwise it just clumps in the bristles and it's just not going to go onto your skin. Instead, it's just going to mat your brush. Again, it just kind of lifts the face. It doesn't have to be anything too intense. It just adds a little bit of a healthy flush. And it also adds a beautiful glow because these ones are kind of glossy. I don't know if you can see, but it has a glossy feel, which really does make your skin look so glowy, but without being frosted. I explain this in every tutorial and every time I use nude sticks, but I do love them. Don't forget, I do have a nude sticks discount code. I think it's Shonagh20 will get you 20% off of your entire basket, and they do ship to the UK. And that completes my everyday, super easy, natural makeup look. Not much has changed since the last time I did this, so I thought it was worth sharing to see what I have new in my kit, since I always get requests for it. You've been making noise while I'm filming, are you? You making noises? Look how tired you are. Hello, say hello to everyone. Ooh, honey. Hello to everybody. So these are my sister's dogs. These are my ginger nieces. Callie's just followed along and she looks so fresh and pretty. How'd you feel? Fresh. And you've done the heatless curls? Yeah, I waited for my hair to be completely dry and then I used a double one because my hair takes really well and I end up looking like Curly Sue. Curly Sue, so... Because Callie's hair's got lots more blonde in it. Yeah. It takes so easily. And look how fresh her makeup looks. You did the exact same thing, didn't you? Yeah. Gonna get one of these mascaras. How good is that? As soon as she put it on, she was like, oh my god, I need this. She literally just bought, which arrived today, the Marc Jacobs at Lash'd. It looks so nice. I'm gonna get this as well. Yeah. And I've ordered that. And I need some more of these. And I'm going to go back to those. Yeah. Your face looks so fresh. Yeah, you can keep that one. And with a good lash serum. You can also have these lashes. Give Callie a thumbs up if you like how fresh she looks. She looks gorgeous, doesn't she, with her hair? Makes mine look absolutely awful now. Yeah, mine's how I woke up. Callie's is beautifully fresh. I should have done mine like that before I filmed, but yeah, maybe you should find me. My highlights around my face are all nice and fresh, thanks to Shonagh. Oh yeah, I highlighted Callie's hair. We did our routine and we've gone through and done this as well, so that's kept me looking fresh, and my nails as well. Did your nails? If you've got any questions or comments or suggestions, leave them in the comment section below. Don't forget, all the products I've used will be listed and linked in the description bar, and I will see you next week. Bye.